Okay, this is going to be a really quick, super quick, possibly ghetto tutorial for how I make my ground chicken jerky that I make with my dehydrator. And hopefully my kids will cooperate and not start screaming halfway through this. What I have here is one chicken breast that I have. It's partially frozen, which I prefer because it chops up better in my little Ninja Prep. You can use probably any type of blender that's a really good high quality chopper blender. I prefer Ninja products. I have this little kitchen prep for making jerky and chopping vegetables and things like that for salsa. And then I have my regular Ninja that I use for my smoothies and shakes and things, but this one works really well and it fits one large chicken breast chopped up. Like I said, partially frozen because it's easy to cut and it chops really smooth. To that you can add any kind of seasoning that you prefer. You can use liquid seasonings, you can use dry seasonings. I usually use a combination of bottled stuff that I can find. This is a good one. It's herb and garlic. It goes well with chicken. Whatever you choose, just make sure you flip it over and look at the calorie content, because a lot of these pre-made marinades can pack quite a few calories in them, and you do not want to add too many more calories to your chicken because it kind of defeats the purpose if you are using this as a low-calorie, high-protein snack. I like things spicy. I add sriracha to everything, so I will be adding some of that to this as well. And then this is another seasoning that I like. It's a Cavender's Greek all-purpose seasoning, and it's got like garlic and seasoning salts and things like that in it that are good for jerky. So I rarely use like plain old salt and pepper and things. I like to use things that have all kinds of different flavors in them. So what we will do is add, I always kind of check the serving amount. This is a tablespoon. So we've got one chicken breast in here. I'm going to go ahead and add probably about 2 tablespoons of that seasoning, and then a generous amount of my, gosh, I'm almost out of sriracha. I'm going to die. I like it spicy. Okay. I'm also going to be doing tofu jerky later, so I don't want to use all of that. Those, and then a little extra of the Cavender's because I do like the flavor of that. Okay, this is hard to do looking through a camera. Anyway, so we add our little lid for my Ninja Prep, and this makes it super easy because it's going to mix and chop everything at the same time. So I put the lid on. It's going to get loud here for a second, but you'll see. Oops. What I want this to be is a fairly smooth puree. You know what? This also makes really good ground chicken. You can turn this into like a burger patty and bake them or cook them in a pan. That's about right, but you can see it's like a pretty fairly mealy, not super smooth like consistency. And what I'm going to do with this mixture is put it into a plastic baggie and then cut the corner off of the baggie. You can use a jerky gun if you have that. They're like 30 bucks on Amazon, but plastic baggie works just fine for this. This is going to make actually quite a few pieces of jerky with just the one chicken breast. So I am going to stop the video here and then make a part 2 after I have my chicken mixture loaded into my baggie, and then I'll show you how I put it onto my dehydrator.